Good morning, it's Devora. It's InStory Live, and I am coming to you from Prescott, Arizona. Just finished a warm, beautiful walk, run around the neighborhood, and I'm super excited and getting ready. I'm here with family, and then I'm driving to Phoenix, Arizona for the gathering of the Light Tribes, where I'm gonna both blow the shofar and shake the lulav, which is such a funny thing. Oh, to do both. Oh my goodness, look who landed on me. A grasshopper. It's a siman tov. It's a good sign. And it's fun. They live kind of out in the country here in Prescott, and they have a kind of wild pigs in the neighborhood called javelina. And they showed up last night, but I missed them, unfortunately. Hi, Kathleen. But, you know, it's not surprising to get a grasshopper landing on you like one just landed on me. And good morning. And I'll see if I can switch the camera around a little bit or I'll just turn a little so that you can see. It's a very different kind of beauty. Whenever I come out here, my father is passed away a few years ago, but lived out here for a while, and I really thought about like the different kinds of beauty, because this is really desert beauty. As you can see, kind of behind me, the desert hills, and you can come and see the neighbors. It's kind of rural. The neighbors have goats and a horse. And when I would come from Portland to Prescott and go walking up in the hills, as is my wont, I really thought a lot about the difference between the nature in Portland. Oh, and look, we have some big crows and the goats. And it's just a different kind of area, and different kind of beauty. And it's an important metaphor, like I teach with so many things that are metaphors, which is to notice that what's beautiful to you, or what's good or comfortable, comes in many different forms. And I find that sometimes what happens is we get attached to one. Hi, Lisa. Sometimes we get attached to like one particular way of thinking about something, and we lose track of that wider view. Oh, and a butterfly just flew by. Pausing for a moment and noticing what is beautiful around you, no matter where you are, whether you're in your office, Kathleen, or wherever you are out in the world, in the moment that you're listening to this. Pause to look for what is the beauty in that moment and in that place. There's something very powerful about slowing down enough to kind of expand outside of our normal judgments and expectations, and to see things in a new way. So whenever I would go hiking in the hills here, I always really had that feeling of taking in a different kind of beauty, this desert beauty. Hi, Kelly. Good morning. I'm at my relatives in Prescott, Arizona. Right, exactly, Kathleen. Like the desert, you can see this beauty in what seems to be harshness. And my family that lives here, they're like sort of step family, I guess, kind of, and they're just a wonderful couple, you know, a little older than me, and they're very creative and into the nature around them, the animals around them, and it's a slower pace. And it's been lovely for me to spend a day with them and stay over last night with them and feel the different style and rhythm when you go somewhere different, and to let yourself kind of absorb and flow into somebody else's rhythm, the rhythm of a different place and a different family. I love that. And I love that feeling that we can pause. You know, I'm always talking about pause, notice, and shift. And that process is so powerful. And I've been talking about Brene Brown's book, and I've been reading some other things, and there's a lot of teachings about feel what you're feeling, feel what's going on. And once you felt it, it's like, it's not about denying our feelings when things get harder, there's discomfort, it's feel it. That's that noticing part that I talk about. You know, I was thinking about how so many of us have different processes for kind of describing a similar thing. And so feeling that feeling, and then when you can notice that you're feeling it, you have the ability to then shift to a more expanded perspective. And hi, Tina. Hi, Teresa. And from that more expanded perspective, you can make a different choice. A lot of times when something is hard or upsetting or uncomfortable, there can be a phase of it where it feels like you don't have any choice. But I have really done a lot of the work to be able to get to the point where I go, okay, I'm feeling this, but now what? I don't have to stay here. Like, I get to choose to expand to a bigger perspective. I can actually choose something different to think, something different to feel, and to see that I am more expanded than the part of me that's feeling whatever the discomfort, upset, fear, distress, whatever it is. So I want to offer you that today. I'll walk around a little bit and you'll see a little bit more of kind of where I am in the big blue sky. And we walked out last night to see the stars, super clear here, really beautiful. And when whenever you travel, you get a little bit of a chance to step out of the ordinary and to feel something different. And one of my favorite lines I like to say is to look for the extraordinary in the ordinary. So I offer you this, and tonight I will be blowing the shofar, showing the lulav, leading the InStory signature process in an event, a pre-event to Shanda Sumter's Zone event, which I'm participating in. We're doing a thing called the Gathering of the Light Tribes the night before. And I'll share as much as I can of all of these events with you tomorrow morning, and maybe something from the event in the evening. And meanwhile, cheering you on. Lift up your eyes a little bit. Look up. Look for the beauty around you, even if it's different than the beauty you usually see or expect. And share something that's lifting you up. And also for those of us in the Jewish world, it's Sukkot, it's season of joy, where we kind of come out and feel that expanded sense of that we trust in God and in the universe, that higher source awareness that what guides us is bigger than just us. So I am sending you blessings, inspiration, search for joy, look for beauty, feel that essence of who you are. And as always, remember to go out in the world, share your story, live your purpose, and be a blessing. Bye, folks.